This is SportsCenter with Elle Duncan and Kevin Nagandi.
You made it. It's Friday. Welcome into SportsCenter. We go back to PTI for much more on, of course, Brady versus Belichick. Which one is dealing with the pressure to win on Sunday?
And they say no news is good news, but is that the case with naming a starting quarterback? We're going to dig into the Bears' somewhat odd strategy, but first we're going to start with the headlines. Jeremy Fowler is joining. I mean, just like
exasperated.
I just don't understand why all of the intrigue and the mystique and the mystery. Why are they dragging this decision out?
Well, for one, it's gamesmanship, classic gamesmanship.
There it is. All right.
They want
and 15. All right. So there's that on that injury and that intrigue. I want to go around and look at some other injuries. I want you to start there with Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson. He missed 2 practices. He was back today.
Yep.
What's his availability look like against the Broncos?
Well, he's questionable, but this is trending upward.
2 different defenses. The one with him on the field and the one when he is not playing. No doubt the Steelers want to see the one with him on the field. Jeremy Fowler joining us to break down some injuries around the league. I love that. We'll see how it goes. The honesty that we're looking for. NFL Live's Mina Kimes, who's joining us now. Mina, I mentioned that we've got 5 undefeated teams left in the NFL, and 2 of them go head-to-head. So I want you to tell me what you think is going to be the deciding factor in that Cardinals-Rams game. 0-4 against the Rams. At some point, you got to get that one. We'll just see if the odds are in his favor this weekend. So here are the undefeateds are favored. Which team do you think has the best chance to move to 4-0 in your mind? Each played each other, and they were both above 500. It was 19 years ago in a showdown between Rich Gannon and Drew Brees, and wouldn't you know it, the Raiders ended up beating Marty Schottenheimer to go to the Super Bowl that year, only to lose to Gruden's Bucks. Look at that. I just went down the rabbit hole. Mina Kimes joining us. A little later, she'll come back and make a prediction for Bucks and Patriots. Thanks,
Kevin, back to you. Now, we've seen homecomings and reunions in sports before. It happens all the time. But you and I talked about this off air yesterday. We can't recall something this big in our lifetime when it comes to sports, right?
No.
A Hall of Fame player coming back a year after winning the Super Bowl to face a Hall of Fame coach.
It's a movie script. It's insane because Jordan wasn't winning rings, right, with the Wizards when he faced the Bulls. And frankly, we didn't spend as much time dissecting was it more Phil or Jordan that impacted the dynasty. I'm just saying. This November, ESPN has an unparalleled access to Tom's journey. So here's a little sneak peek of the man in the arena. Incredible. Mina Kimes is back with us now. So, Mina, we've talked about this game all week. We have hit every possible angle of this thing. From the actual matchup perspective, Mina, what are the chances that this game is going to live up to all of this hype? I looked super annoyed at being asked 6 consecutive Brady questions, so now is his time to get a little get back. All right, Mina, prediction time. You've told us what would have to happen if, that, and this. Who wins and why?
Yeah. I got the Bucks, and it's...
Can't wait undoubtedly for whatever happens in this game next week for us to make it a complete referendum on whether Bill Belichick is a better person and coach than Tom Brady. Mina Kimes with the latest here on SportsCenter. I gotta say, for the inaugural run of taking the L, I hit the stupefying jackpot when Brewers reliever Devin befuddling injuries in sports before. Remember Gus Frerotte, right? Banging his head against the pads in celebration. He hurts himself, he leaves the game, which then ends in a tie. Yuck. Remember Sammy Sosa's ligament-tearing sneeze? Brutal. And who could forget Brandon Marshall versus a McDonald's bag? But none of those impacted a potential playoff run like this will. Williams is the reigning NL Rookie of the Year. He's 8-2. He has 87 Ks in 54 innings as the setup guy. He is a big reason the Brewers don't lose leads late, and to lose him this late, kind of the picture of irony, right? The most admirable thing, though, about this is his accountability because he is standing up and owning it. Something you'd expect from a guy who takes a lot more dubs than L's. Just, not...
Right? It's time to make our picks here.
Okay.
I think we both agree the Bucks are going to win. Brady's going to win, right?
So here's the thing, though. I am one of the only people that picked the Raiders to beat the Ravens because of the intangibles of just them opening up, right? At Allegiant. I think the intangibles are like, I think maybe Mac Jones gets his first signature win against Tom Brady.
Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
I think Brady wins by 15.
Well, that's a lazy pick. College football.
I'll be right.